For 25 years, Janet Protasewicz was a prosecutor, fighting for justice for victims of crime, helping people like her and him and them. She believes everyone has the right to a safe community. As a judge, Janet upholds the Constitution, and she fiercely guards our rights and our freedoms. Judge Janet will bring change to the court. A common-sense, impartial judge who cares about us. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
It was a constant pain. It did not go away. It was constant. I said to my husband, we are making a phone call and going. That was the first treatment that I had with laser, and it's just so wonderful. I just relaxed. I feel I should have went sooner, and I didn't, but my knees are pain-free. It's just wonderful.
Just because chronic pain is common doesn't mean you have to live with it.
Call 844-200-PAIN to schedule your no-cost consultation. Straight ahead, the barricades removed in Lac du Flambeau. We'll hear about the deal made between the tribe and the town.
Plus, time for an upgrade in Park Falls. We'll learn how a hospital there is being remodeled.
And fully funded in Forest County, we'll have the details on a reforestation project as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jessica Jukic. For around 40 days, some Lac du Flambeau property owners lived behind road barricades. The tribe put them up because of a decade-long effort to secure a right-of-way easement that was going nowhere.
Today, some progress. An agreement was reached to remove the barricades while negotiations continue. Officials with the Lac du Flambeau Ojibwe announced that the roads have been temporarily reopened. Town officials held a meeting on Saturday and accepted the tribe's offer to remove the barricades for 90 days in exchange for $60,000 while negotiations for a more permanent solution continue. The permits are in 30-day increments, and the tribal council has authorized 3 total for each road that was barricaded. The tribe had barricaded 4 roads in Lac du Flambeau since January 31st, making it difficult for some people to leave their homes. We'll hear more on the tribe's response coming up at 6.
Jeff, it was a snowy weekend, now a little drier today.
Yeah, what a weekend, but now there's some sunshine out there right now, Dan.
How long is it going to last, though? I'm skeptical.
Well, the sun sets in about 2 hours from now, but overall, we'll get some nice weather back in the forecast tomorrow, followed by a big change getting here late Thursday and Friday. But look outside now here in Minocqua, bright sunshine with temperatures hanging out in the 20s. This clear sky thing is a problem because tonight, that'll allow for radiational cooling, and we're going to have low temperatures tonight, down near 4 degrees below zero. Are you ready for that? Right now, we're at 23 in Rhinelander, 24 for Indigo. The average high is 37, 38. Nobody did that today. Okay, so lots of clear skies across our region right now, but off to the west of us, there is something brewing, and that's going to be our next storm system. So as one pulls away, one will enter the picture, and that's going to likely bring us rain and then change over to some snow beginning late Wednesday night and then more so on Thursday into Friday and Saturday. Another long-duration snow event is on the way for us beginning most likely Thursday night into Friday. This system will start off as rain late Wednesday into Thursday. But for tonight, though, just cold. Low temperatures down near 4 below zero. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan. Jessica.
The mission of all hospitals and health systems, regardless of size and location, is to provide quality care to patients and advance health in their communities.
However, that can be harder with outdated equipment, especially for hospitals in rural areas. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdulkawi went to Marshfield Medical Center in Park Falls today to learn about their project to make their facility better. Mohammed?
Well, Dan and Jessica, the facility is really old. Some important things like hospital rooms and bathrooms need to be upgraded. With the help of Governor Evers' Healthcare Infrastructure Grant Program, $20 million worth of changes are going to come within the next few years.
It's beyond words about the excitement to be able to continue to provide health care in Park Falls.
Marshfield Medical Center in Park Falls is hoping to make improvements through their partial hospital replacement project.
It is needed just based off the age of the building itself. So that was our request to Marshall Clinic Health Systems, was to replace the hospital based off of its age.
The $35 million project announced in 2021 has been aided by a $20 million grant from the Healthcare Infrastructure Capital Investment Grant Program.
We're very fortunate to be awarded the grant from the state of Wisconsin, which then minimized the amount of dollars that Marshall Clinic Health Systems had to use in Park Falls that they could use for another project within Marshall Clinic Health Systems instead.
The project will result in a state-of-the-art medical campus addressing the facility's aging infrastructure.
It has rooms that are too small. It has bathrooms that are shared between patients' rooms, which doesn't meet the standards of today and the expectations of our patients. So it's really coming from patient-centered atmosphere and the environment of wellness and healing. So it's enhancing those services as well.
Euclid believes that this project will spark the community of Park Falls for the next 100 years.
Because when people look at bringing businesses into Park Falls, healthcare is a key item for them. And so we continue to work with the city, we continue to work with the county as within our partnerships as another great asset in relation to the communities that we serve.
Euclid says even though the hospital is currently under construction, this won't affect day-to-day operations at all. This project will be completed at the end of summer in 2025. Jessica?
What a great project. Thank you, Mohammed. A former University of Wisconsin-Madison graduate student is arrested for making threats. Federal agents arrested 32-year-old Arvin Mather Friday night at the Detroit Metropolitan Airport. He's accused of threatening 9 UW-Madison students, staff members, and professors through email before he traveled to the U.S. last week from Denmark. Mather is accused of telling 2 professors via email that he would kill their children. He's charged with interstate or foreign threat to injure. He made his first court appearance in Detroit on Saturday.
The Wisconsin Department of Health Services is investigating a scam that is targeting food share members through fake messages. DHS is investigating based on complaints from concerned food share members about a scam instructing them to call a phone number to confirm their account and PIN to avoid having benefits locked. The scammers will then use that information to access and steal the benefits. The DHS is asking to report any emails or texts about your food share benefits that are not sent to you from the DHS or the agency that issues your benefits. To learn more about this scam, visit DHS's website at dhs.wisconsin.gov. The Ironwood Area Schools Superintendent released a statement today in regards to a fight last Friday during a basketball game. Superintendent Travis Powell said there was an unfortunate and unacceptable incident at the conclusion of the game on Friday against Wakefield. The game had a come-behind win from Ironwood, and in the moments following the final buzzer, an interaction between students from the 2 schools escalated from unneeded verbal comments to a physical altercation. School officials quickly intervened and ended the conflict, escorting those involved from the gym. Discipline for the students involved in the incident is being handled by their respective district. 2 students from each school were involved in the fight.
No injuries were reported following a garage fire over the weekend in Arbor Vitae. First responders with the Arbor Vitae Fire and Rescue Team responded at 6 a.m. Saturday to a detached garage fire on Lewis Lane. When they arrived, fire crews found the garage fully engulfed in flames. The fire was under control in about 15 minutes. According to the Arbor Vitae Fire and Rescue Team, the garage and contents were a total loss and the fire is under investigation. They do not believe the fire was suspicious in nature.
The DNR is encouraging property owners to examine their trees for egg masses of spongy moth, formerly known as gypsy moth. Spongy moth thrives in warm and dry weather, but can also spread in average weather. Property owners who have oak, birch, crabapple, aspen, willow, and linden trees should be particularly watchful, as the caterpillars of this invasive insect prefer these species. To know if spongy moth are on your property, look for egg masses, which are tan-colored lumps about the size of a nickel or quarter. The DNR says that insecticide treatment may be a suitable option. To learn more about spongy moth and treatment options, visit spongymoth.wi.gov.
The Wisconsin DNR announced that they have closed a case which involves attempted theft and illegal hunting. The investigation began last September as wardens discovered 2 dumped car doors near a popular boating landing in Trempealeau County. Wardens later discovered that the suspect in the case was also connected to an attempted break-in of self-registration payment lockboxes at Perot State Park. No name was given, but the man is from Rockland. Wardens discovered that the suspect was also found to be hunting without a license and during a period of suspension, as well as using illegal bait. The man was recently sentenced in court for multiple charges, including 6 months in jail with 5 years of probation and a letter of apology to Perot State Park.
The Wisconsin DNR announced the release of grant money through the Urban Forestry Program, and it includes some money for a reforestation project in Crandon. The Forest County Forestry and Recreation Department will receive more than $3,000 from the DNR's Urban Forestry Grant Program. After years of having issues with flooding, many trees in Crandon's Veterans Memorial Park were cleared in 2021. Then the ground level was brought up. The grant money will help the Forestry Department replant around 50 trees. The department plans to start the project in May and finish it by June. This money is on top of the nearly $12,000 received last December from this urban forestry grant. Some people in the Northwoods do not have consistent access to the internet.
Coming up after the break, we'll meet Forest County's new digital navigator and learn about his mission to help people through technology problems.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
I'm with Paul Delahunt, president of Renewal by Andersen. So, Paul, how do you know your Fiberx window is going to hold up over time?
Well, Dean, is the full-service replacement division of Andersen, longevity's in our DNA. But last year, we conducted a long-term durability study. After 2 decades, our windows were as easy to open and close as the day they were installed.
If you're looking for a replacement window solution that's going to last, look no further than Renewal by Andersen.
Call now to schedule your free in-home consultation and take advantage of this limited-time offer. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when I need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility, first. But second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. Pull up a chair. You and I have a lot to talk about today. So first off, though, what a weekend, right? Lots of snow across our region, and it really added up across our neck of the woods, and there's more snow in our 7-day forecast. After we did this the last 2 days around here, Wausau had a narrow band of heavy snow sit right over it yesterday. It gave them 15.3 inches, Merrill 12, Polonia 10, Minocqua 10. So you get the idea. A very healthy, fluffy snowfall across our area, and that's causing all sorts of issues out there across our region today. So we're now kind of in that mode where we begin to lose our mailboxes again with the snow being so deep out there, and there's more snowfall on the way. So you might want to dig out on your mailbox because we do have that more snowfall coming in for us later on this week. Okay, so on the ground right now in Phelps, there's 42 inches of snow. Right under 29. Now I know, snow falls unevenly. It also melts unevenly. So lots of you have more than this. Lots of you have less than this. But overall, the overall trend here is a 20 to 40 inch snowpack across the Northwoods right now. And that is not normal for mid-March around here with the higher sun angle for sure. And don't forget that there also is lots of weight in that snow. So the average home, about 1,500 square feet, 12 inches of snow on the roof. It's about 9,000 pounds. So many of you have more than that now. It's a good idea to get that snow off your roof if you can, because it is adding up for sure across our region. But look what we did. We're breaking some records now. We're at least entering record territory. Over the weekend, we kind of surpassed number 5 on the list to make the top 5 snowiest seasons on record in Rhinelander. We're now at number 5, pushing at 92.9 off to the side. So yes, we did that, and so we can put it on paper, but we're going to add to that because we have another storm system on the way, a classic Colorado low. These things are powerful. They're very strong. They have lots of oomph in the atmosphere. It's going to arrive for us late Wednesday, more so Thursday and Friday. And just like the one over the weekend, it's kind of going to disjoint itself from the steering winds and sit over us for Friday and Saturday. That is going to give us a lot of precipitation. So here it comes now off the west coast. It's going to gain strength across the plains tomorrow and also for Wednesday. The first batch gets in here Wednesday night, likely as a little bit of rainfall, and then here comes the main low. Now here we are Thursday, 8 o'clock or so in the evening, that all this is heavy precipitation with rain, freezing rain, and snow right over our area. And notice how it's still snowing Friday morning, it's still snowing Friday evening, it's still snowing Saturday morning, and also into Saturday evening. So we have quite a weather system to get through once again later on in the week. The average high is 37, the average low is 16. I put this up here because tonight, we're not going to do that. Look outside now, clear skies, right? A perfect scenario now for radiational cooling. We have the lighter winds out there tonight, the fresh snowpack, the clear skies. That's going to give us some low temperatures tonight, down near 4 degrees below zero. It's 23 now, 29 in Wausau, under partly cloudy skies with that light northwest breeze. Around the horn, temperatures hanging out in the 20s. Again, the average high at 37. All of us were below that today. We're going to work on that, though, as there is somewhat warmer temperatures on the way. Now, tomorrow, up near freezing, and then in the 40s for Wednesday, and then dropping quickly on Thursday, and then look at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back below freezing. So our forecast ends tonight, though, we're talking about partly cloudy skies, cold, right? Lows down near 4 below. We don't do that very often here in March, right? Tuesday, lots of sunshine, high of 33, southwest breeze around 5, and then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Metro shows tomorrow. Very nice day. Wednesday, a very nice day. Wednesday night, the rain arrives. Rain on Thursday, changing to snow on Friday, lingering to Saturday. That snow could be heavy Friday and Saturday with temperatures in the 20s on Saturday afternoon. Jessica and Dan.
Thanks, Jeff. The Wisconsin Valley Fair of Wausau has announced headliners ahead of the fair coming this summer. Jimmy Allen, Rick Springfield, and Joe D. Messina will be performing during this year's fair. There will also be a rodeo and a demolition derby. Reserved tickets will go on sale this Friday, March 17th, online at WisconsinValleyFair.com. The fair at Wausau's Marathon Park will go from August 1st through August 6th.
A grant for rural and tribal communities will improve people's understanding of technology. The Forest County Broadband Commission received more than $375,000 to teach its residents how to access technology and build their skills. Steve Watson is the only digital navigator in Wisconsin. It's his job to make sure people in Forest County know how to stay connected.
It's just helping people with devices, either, getting access if they don't have something they can, use the internet with, or just teaching them how to use that device.
Watson has a main office in Crandon, but he also has drop-in hours at Crandon, Leona, and Wabeno libraries. He also has hours available at the Forest County Potawatomi Community Center and Sakagan Chippewa Elderly Apartments.
Such a rural county. We've had such a problem getting internet access. We've got a big aging population here, and because we haven't had access to the technology before, well, now it's getting it, now it's coming, and now, we're finding all these things we can do for it.
Watson has helped people connect to a device, to the internet, and troubleshoot a slow computer. Whatever it is, he says there's no job too big or too small. His position and grant is currently funded through the end of 2025. If you have a question or would like to speak with Watson, contact the Forest County UW Extension Office. There's been a lot of buzz around Aaron Rodgers' next move. While there was no news on it today, the Packers did re-sign a key player.
Coming up on Newswatch 12, Serenity Douglas will have more on that, plus a local boys basketball team and their trip to state.
Menards carries Richmond water heaters in stock to ensure that you have hot water when you need it. With energy-efficient models and tankless options to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect solution for your needs. Get 11% off all Richmond water heaters. Brighten your home inside and out with Patriot Lighting. We carry security lights that turn on when motion is detected for added security to your home. Now at Menards, security lights are all 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Visit Ho Chunk Gaming Nakusa to experience exciting action on the hottest slot machines and electronic table games. With big fun, you get bigger rewards while playing with your Rewards Club card. Enjoy special gaming offers, food and entertainment discounts, and more. Hungry? No problem. Escape to the oasis of Swiftwater Lounge for drinks, food, and fun. We'll see you at Ho Chunk Gaming Nakusa, your place to play.
You've got this. 10 days, 2 kids, and the open road. Tourist traps? Set. Souvenir allowances? Dispersed. Juice boxes? Abundant. You've got this. Just like a... So when must-see attractions become must-pay with cash adventures, we've got you.
Mom, why is the front door open?
You've got this with Associated Bank.
Russell, what does this have to do with law?
Absolutely nothing.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
He's going to speak now.
The bad news. Most cell companies only give you discounts if you meet their hidden requirements.
I bet he says the good news now.
The good news. U.S. Cellular gives you $830 off any phone when you choose an unlimited evolved plan. No plan restrictions or trade-ins needed.
So nice.
So, friend who always has a broken phone can finally get a new one.
It's just a scratch.
It's broken.
No.
Oh. It's busted.
We're good. Oh, no.
Get $830 off any phone with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
After taking down Gibraltar 66-54 on Saturday, the Newman Catholic boys basketball team is going to state. The Fighting Cardinals will be representing the area as the #1 overall seed for Division 5. They were able to become sectional champs after beating Gibraltar and regional champs after beating Columbus Catholic. Newman Catholic will be coming into the tournament with a 25-4 record. Their first game will be Friday, March 17th at 9 a.m. at the Cole Center in Madison against Royale. Good luck to the Fighting Cards. Switching gears to college basketball, Marquette's men's basketball team won the Big East tournament, and they will be going in the #2 seed for March Madness. And then we're just going to skip to the Packers. It's a free agent frenzy as turnover continues in the NFL. The Packers are bringing back one of their very own free agents. Green Bay is re-signing returner Keyshawn Nixon to a 1-year deal worth $6 million. Nixon's career began in the Raiders, but ultimately landed in Green Bay on a 1-year deal last March. He exploded onto the scene as a kickoff returner, earning first-team All-Pro honors after leading the NFL kickoff returns and kickoff return yardage. He also had the NFL's longest kickoff return of the season when he produced a 105-yard kickoff return touchdown against the Vikings in Week 17. The 48-19 Bucks square off against the 40-26 Sacramento Kings. The Bucks are coming off of a tough overtime loss to the Golden State Warriors on Saturday. Milwaukee has won 19 of its last 21 games and surpassed the Boston Celtics as the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. While the Sacramento Kings claimed a win over the Phoenix Suns on Saturday, they're now on a 3-game winning streak and are the #2 in the Western Conference. Tip-off is at 9 a.m. tonight. More after the break.
NBC Newswatch 12. News from where you live.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
What does it cost to buy off a judge? For extremist Dan Kelly,
He's for sale for $20,000. In 2020, Kelly conveniently changed his mind about whether to judge the Tim Zignego case. Kelly had recused himself. Then he pocketed $20,000 in contributions from Zignego and his family, and Kelly unrecused himself so he could judge the case. Justice shouldn't be for sale. Dan Kelly is too corrupt, too extreme.
Good news. This just in. Your Ford dealers have fresh shipments of their award-winning SUV lineup in stock and ready for you to drive home today. Get your hands on a new Ford, the #1 brand in SUV owner loyalty, including Bronco Sport with standard GOAT modes and Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And now, here's more good news. Now get a 2022 Explorer with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Sue right, Jake middle, me on the left.
Yeah, I knew I'd win.
Are you saying
What's
something?
really happening over there?
I think you're on mute.
There's no substitute for real gaming fun. Go where fun lives. Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
Don't let a storm keep you in the dark ever again. Contact the experts at Christopher Electric, proudly providing backup power services in the central Wisconsin area. Their team will complete the job from start to finish, no third party necessary, and will fit your home with the perfect Generac standby generator. Generac helps protect your home and family from the risks associated with power outages. So don't miss out on this limited time offer. Christopher Electric and Generac. Call for your free home consultation today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
Following Marquette University's first Big East Tournament championship over the weekend, the Empire State Building in New York City lit up in blue and gold to show support for the Eagles. Marquette beat Xavier 65-51 to clinch the title. Marquette is now in the March Madness tournament. They'll be a 2 seed. They are scheduled to play 15-seeded Vermont this Friday at 1:45 p.m.
I haven't been following it, so are they doing better than expected?
Way better than expected.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've never really been a Marquette fan. I've always been a Wisconsin fan, so it's hard for me to get excited, but I'll do my best.
Well, it's still good news. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to the Wisconsin team.
Okay, well, what did you guys think of the weekend?
Very snowy.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot.
I went skiing Saturday, and Sunday, of course, I was here working, and it was snow all over the place, right? But that thing overperformed, of course, and we had over 10 inches of snow here at the station, and pretty much across all of north central Wisconsin. And that made things look like this outside right now in Minocqua. Look at that brilliant sunshine, though, on the snowpack. Don't forget your sunglasses out there early this evening. But overall, we're going to melt some snow tomorrow, or begin to melt it tomorrow, and also on Wednesday, and then things get interesting around here again later Wednesday into Thursday. Right now, though, look at these temperatures. So radiational cooling tonight, the clear skies, light winds, fresh snowpack means cold temperatures. A couple of us will go below 0 tonight, and that's not every day it happens around here in March. And then look what happens. So quiet day tomorrow. Wednesday, same story. Wednesday night, rain arrives. Thursday, mostly rain, changing to snow Thursday evening, and there could be a significant snow all day Friday, all day Saturday around here once again with temperatures in the 20s on Saturday.
Well, drink a lot of coffee this week.